lonely. Ha, there we go. Oh, whole different feeling, right?
Can people hear it?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, they can. Cool.
They can hear us, right?
Cool.
Let's see. Desktop audio now.
Yes. I mean, you can see it.
Properties. Microphone routed. That's perfect. I'm gonna put the microphone a little bit more closer to us. Hello, everybody. Again. Welcome to Drink and Draw stream. Today it is only gonna be the lovely Lars and me. Yay! Maybe I'm gonna put out the light so it's a bit more cozier.
Yeah.
So,
Kind of a skeleton crew today.
kind of.
So
that
hopefully
off?
next week.
Oh, that's way more moody. Shit. Cool. Well, I hope someone is here. I don't know. For some reason, we can't really check if people are watching, but maybe that's for the better.
I mean, kind of. It's
Can
just
we?
an update like, on the Twitch page. But yeah, there you go.
Oh, Anta, hello,
Hey.
und Capus Rate Best.
Also Nightbot, who's been our most consistent watcher
Awesome,
Since-
Nightbot.
since about 3 months in.
Perfect, love it. So what we're gonna do today, since we're only two people and we're both really enjoying tea.
Yes, tea.
tea. Tea and other beverages, we're gonna take some unseen reference pictures of the Drink and Draw crew. Ooh, how exciting, right? And turn them into anime characters or something like that. So yeah, here in this picture you can actually see myself. I'm gonna make it a little bit more in frame. It's been from like a shooting that Kevin and I did like ages ago. But yeah, I hope this is okay. We were kind of planning to do something else today, but then stuff didn't work out and we had to improvise, adapt and overcome. So that's what we're doing right now. Improvising, adapting and hopefully overcoming.
Yeah. It's a process.
Ooh, actually, if you want, are you okay with using the brush from last time, Lars?
I am offended. Wait, we figured out where it went, right?
Yeah, I could add the other one, I think.
I wouldn't mind because it is my favorite brush.
Load.
Right, it was tools, not brushes. That was the problem.
That's right. No,
it
you.
was on the desktop.
I moved it to stream because that's actually where it belongs, right?
Yes.
Brushes. See,
Yes.
stream and then brushes. How organized. There we go. Import is brushes. Load is tools. There we go.
I think it happened. I'll just have to check.
Well, I'm gonna try one more time, and if it doesn't work, then you.
I didn't notice brushes. That could do it.
But then my brushes are mixed up.
Do we have brushes?
Well, sure, if I have brushes.
Yeah, but aren't those like the default brushes?
Yeah, I like you.
Yeah, but you can reload the default brushes, no problem. You can just reset everything, you got them back, so you won't mess anything up, that's my point. I know you have brushes, and you use them, but it is not any customized ones or downloaded ones, then you can just restore them with like 2 clicks.
Okay, I believe you. But why can't I?
I don't know, because load is brush. There we go.
Okay, but no, my brushes are gone. Oh, I hate
They're
it
still
already.
at the bottom.
At the bottom? Okay, yeah, whatever. You're gonna start anyways.
Actually, they're at the top.
At the top.
Yes, isn't it actually perfect?
Love it.
I just need to-
Alright, we're gonna switch seats because Lars is gonna start with drawing. Oh yeah, we have to open the timer again.
Oh yes, the timer.
Let me just do that. What was it called again? Countdown Pro.
Yes.
There we go. We're gonna do 15 minutes for each pose. And yeah, you're just gonna start, click away, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this is all we have to do right now.
My tea.
Cool. Oh yeah, I'm gonna write down some of the... Didn't even get me started. So yeah, if anyone... Hey Anta, it's so cool that you're joining us. I hope you will enjoy our anime challenge of today. I haven't drawn anime in ages. How about you, Lars?
Holy cow. I mean, if the Starlight stuff I know really doesn't count, then it's been a while.
I mean, yeah.
Back
yeah,
in
I
the
don't think it counts.
back in the olden days of drawing. Is this still brush bigger? No, it's
No.
not. This is zoom.
The buttons won't work.
The
Oh no, they do. Please don't press any weird buttons, Lars. We had this problem last time, remember? Just use D and A.
A DNA square.
DNA.
DNA. Oh boy. Actually, I did make the. Oh.
Yep. Sorry. I just wanna. Okay.
I was going to.
Oh yeah.
I was going to anyway.
Perfect.
Huh?
お前はもう死んでる Nice. I'm going to join, but also have to work on a commission tonight. Oh, cool. But nice that you got a commission. You have to start and then not click away.
Yes.
Did you start? Didn't start.
Oh, I didn't start. I did do the click away properly.
Wait, let me just do the timer here as well, because I don't think it's on. Internet, Photoshop, logo, top, 2 more. Oh, it's there. Okay. Ah, it's underneath the thing. I see. Let me put it.
Sorry.
Just don't do that. Oops. There we go. Okay. Timer. Oh, that's not the timer. What's the timer? That's the timer.
That's the timer.
Stored. Not.
Click somewhere else, and yes,
There we go.
we
Oh
did
my
it.
god, we did it.
All right. I'll just start by not adjusting my glasses as a normal person would, and just keep doing this, because that's the
Oh my God.
anime way of doing it.
I put on my anime hat, which is totally not an anime hat, but we can just pretend it is one.
Yeah, I totally see an anime head there. Have you always had like this kind of setup with the? I feel like I had more space to draw because this feels kind of very encroaching, like things that. All right, let's.
We'll just put it somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
we will only do line drawing, probably no colors, so
Sure.
the color too.
How do I even animify
What's your
this?
favorite anime? Well, an all-time favorite of mine, and I have been thinking about it a lot lately for various reasons, is Oren High School Host Club. It's so fun. Oh my god, I love it so much. If you have not watched it, it's like a reverse harem situation. So one girl, a lot of boys, but it's really like comedic, and they make fun of a lot of tropes in anime, and it's just really cute and adorable. I love the music, I love the characters, I love everything about it. And yeah, other than that, I really like Digimon for nostalgia reasons, also for good storytelling. I also like Oren High School Host Club, or
Exactly.
yeah,
Oren.
Oren. It's not in
Oren.
frame.
Oh, it's not in frame.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Oren.
High School Host Club.
Of note, I know how it's spelled. I haven't watched it.
Maybe you can like zoom out of the canvas.
Oh
You know
yes.
what I mean? Then
We should-
more of the canvas is visible. There we go. Like zoom out more.
More?
That's right. See, like on the picture, and
Yes. But no, I can't draw. Like
but you
actually.
can just draw bigger. Bigger.
You mean like that? But
You're
bigger.
doing it just right, but bigger. You know what I mean?
Bigger.
Just start bigger and then.
Yes.
Yeah.
It actually makes sense. I was just, what are you talking about? 'Cause I always draw the same resolution with my brush at the same size. So this is a wholly new concept for me that I can make a brush bigger and zoom out and still have the same kind of experience.
Bigger.
What are DPI?
Bigger.
What is that? What even is that? I mean,
Yeah.
now the brush is kind of quite laggy, but sure. Okay.
Oh my god, Anton, you should watch it. I'm sure you will love it. Honestly,
I mean, I haven't watched it and I love it already, so
it's great.
yeah.
We should watch it. It's one of the only anime that I actually have on hard drive. Like, I have the episodes on my actual computer. So, I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. Lars, what's your favorite anime?
Favorite anime? I don't actually know. If you had to name me down on one, I'd probably be super boring and say Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I mean, I quite enjoyed Maiden Abyss too. It has like this almost perfect combination of music and art and story, but it has some weird things that would make me feel ashamed to call it my favorite. So
Yeah. Understandable. I mean, I haven't watched it, honestly, but I've heard a lot
Yeah.
about it. You
don't even get me started.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist is amazing because I expected like your standard anime tropey kind of adventure where you have different villains every arc and power escalation is going to happen like in Dragon Ball, like crazy and all these things that are just eye rolling. And then somehow this show about a short prodigy in one specific field and his brother who is a piece of armor has like more intricate and elaborate and well set up storytelling than the TV version of Game of Thrones. I was surprised and I loved it.
That's good. I think honestly I started to watch it and then I never continued.
Oh no. I guess really going like past episode 7 or something, kind of like Avatar, I guess. But once you realize, oh, this is more than something is weird about this brush. It doesn't quite behave the way it's supposed to.
What? But it's a perfect brush, isn't it?
It's my favorite brush. It's perfect.
Alright, fair enough.
There's like a distinct difference between those two terms here.
Okay.
And sometimes I don't know what it is, but sometimes it just doesn't register. Like the strokes just don't come out.
Oh yeah, Anta says that Fullmetal Alchemist was one of the last animes that she watched, and it's cool.
And then she stopped because anime is bullshit and was a mistake, right?
It's all a mistake. Actually, I haven't watched a complete anime in a while, actually. I've started to watch Evangelion when it came out on Netflix.
That one's a riot.
But I stopped at some point, not because I didn't like it, but sometimes I have these like phases when I watch a lot of videos or like Netflix or whatever, and I feel super bad about it after a time, and then I just stop completely for a while and like don't watch YouTube or anything. And usually that's when I when that happens while I am watching an anime, I'm not gonna ever get back to it. Like, or maybe, I mean, that's kind of what happened with
Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter?
I've been like binge watching it, and then I just stopped watching videos in general, and then I never came back to it.
Yeah, that one's really good too, for different reasons than Fullmetal Alchemist, but I don't know, if you get back to it, it gets way more interesting, or like it keeps getting more interesting because the author feels like, oh, I can do everything. So I'm gonna do the things that fascinate me and kind of build on them thematically, and it just it's interesting to see there's nothing that compares to it. I felt like. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just preparing some small little things for a game we're gonna play later during the
Oh, that's
stream.
good. Oh no.
Yeah, but for everyone, is anyone else? Yeah, Lucas Control. Hey, thank you.
Oh.
It's a really old picture of me. We're gonna stay tuned because we have some real gems from the Drink and Draw crew.
We went deep. We went really deep.
We were like, fuck, we need cool references, and then I had a couple of good ideas where to come up with some. And some of them are really old, like that one for example. I think it's maybe like at least 2.5 years old.
It's also very shallow. I have no idea what's going on here.
Yeah, it's kind of like Kevin's coat draped around my waist with like a belt and like a cat mask on the side.
A cat? Oh, that's...
A golden cat mask.
You're gonna get that on your head because that's anime, right? Just being kind of...
Oh, kawaii. Kawaii desu ne.
Oh no.
Stop it. Oh yeah, Attack on Titan. Yeah, that's something that is on my list actually. I've watched the first season when it came out, like when everyone was fucking hyped as fuck with Attack on Titan. And I liked it, but then I kind of never continued and followed up on the other seasons. But that's fine. At some point in the future, I will maybe do that. Okay, what's it? Big. So a few of these are really kind of what triggers me, Lars. So if you get them, you can argue, you can make an argument, I'm sure you can, but you can also like give them to me, you know.
Could be a fun maybe my acting is so good that people have to guess whether it's one of yours or one of mine, depending on the reaction. Did the size just change? Oh yeah, it did.
What?
Like this before. Okay.
You have 6 more minutes for everyone drawing along.
Gonna.
Meiner Meinung nach, zweite bis vierte season are much more interesting than the first one. Interesting, yeah. I mean, I've heard it a lot, like from Baya and from another friend, that they were saying like, oh yeah, the plot twists get real and like the meta everything, and like he's setting up everything in the first 2 seasons and then it actually restarts. So yeah, I will watch it at some point, I think.
I haven't seen anything beyond the first season either.
Oh really? I thought you were like...
No, I read a lot
Caught
of
up.
it. No,
Oh, okay.
totally not. I think the point where I read to, back in 2017, is where the 4th season stopped or something. I don't know.
I see. Oh yeah, another question for you, Lars. Did you ever do cosplay? Oh my god, we could actually use like an old cosplay picture of mine as reference.
Did I ever? I don't think I ever did it like consciously.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean? I was very young.
Okay.
I know I dressed up as Peter Pan and Link from Legend of Zelda.
Oh, that's
I
very
remember
cute.
that. But aside from that, I don't think I ever did like... I never just went, oh, I like this character, I'm going to dress up as them and then go to a convention or something like that. I never did that.
Yeah, I have done multiple cosplays. So maybe if we get to it, we can look at some old gems of my cosplay career, which was not long. I remember you saw Furiosa, I guess. Well, yeah, I mean, that for me, that doesn't really count as cosplay because it was for Drink and Draw. I mean, yeah, technically it is cosplay, I guess. But I cosplayed as Ichigo from Bleach, and I actually colored my hair orange for that. Like, my actual real life hair was like the color of Ichigo's hair from Bleach, so bright orange. That exists. These photos exist. And I, like, handcrafted the fucking sword that he has.
Wow.
Like the kitchen knife shaped sword, and it was made of actual wood. So it was heavy as fuck. I couldn't really like hold it straight like he always does.
Yeah, that seems like quite a task.
Yeah.
That is impressive. What is...
Oh, wait, can I just, because chatbot did something weird, but yeah, there we go. You can go ahead.
Chad wanted
Yeah,
to censor
girly
you.
crazy. I know. I mean, to be honest, I colored my hair a lot. Used to color my hair a lot. So I wasn't that crazy, but like this bright orange I would have never done except for cosplay reasons, you know. It was not like a choice I would have done for my everyday fashion game. It was specifically cosplay related. Yeah, and I did some League of Legends characters like Annie and other people from Bleach and like Steinsgate, and that's it mostly. I think it was mostly Bleach because I was really obsessed with Bleach. My sister and I. Oh, actually, I cosplayed L once from Death Note, Anta. Yeah, that was my favorite from Death Note. I mean, I know that your favorites are Mellow, right? So, that's cool. God, I think Anta is having heavy breathing. Yeah. Oh my god, Anta, don't be triggered. Well, I guess if it's a positive trigger, then go ahead, be triggered, alright?
Feels like this pen is running out. I know that's not possible, but like on some...
I know what you mean. I had this problem as well. Can I check it? Because I feel like this here is loose, and I don't know how to like...
Might be it, yeah.
Not being loose. Oh, there you go. I didn't really fix it, but I looked at it.
Totally fixed. Totally fixed.
Totally fixed.
I should get into the habit of actually starting a new layer when I do this.
The overlining thing.
Yeah. I just do it on the same layer, which is just, you know, it's not the smartest thing to do. What's up with Aaliyah? She's been.
Oh, I'm gonna give her her food in a bit. I
Ah,
think she's waiting for that.
it's a big hand. That's why you zoom out. We do things like that. I have a minute for everything, so I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's totally the time I should spend on this. Remember, when you're live drawing, you should over-observe details and spend a lot of time working on fingers instead of working on literally anything else that's important. Or go back to the face because everything you've done so far bugs you. So.
It looks cool.
Thank you. Guess I can. Very pouty Eileen with a fox mask.
Well, some of these, don't even get me started, are phrased very weirdly, but I'm sure you know what I mean.
I might. I hope I do.
If you don't, then I'm gonna explain that. Boop 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 boop. What else?
I do kind of want to go. It's true, Anta. It's true.
What's happening? Working on hands is super important. Once you can draw hands instead of hiding them, everybody will think that you are the best. It is true.
Or feet, for that matter.
Hands, feet, and faces. Everything else you can like cloak or put like big shapy forms above, and everyone's like, oh, it's so artsy. Wow, very graphic. Love it. But if the hands are messed up, or the face, or the feet, for that matter, it shows.
Yeah, let's keep it like that. And then cheat. Let's cheat.
Cheat.
Nobody knows what's happening, but I'm cheating.
It's fine.
There we go.
Let me see. My mom is watching. Hello, mother. Hello, Mama. Bist du noch da? Yay. Aw. Yeah.
Do I draw the next one, or do you want to take over for that one? We alternate.
Oh, let's alternate maybe.
Let's alternate.
Is it okay?
Sure.
Because I don't know if it can handle a big block of whatever
Yeah.
later in the day.
It's bigger. I'm gonna save this real quick, just as.
Oh yeah, actually, can I show you where to save it?
You have a
'Cause it's
system.
Drink and Draw, then it's Stream, and then you can just put Stream Canvas and then the date. So I have a system. I'm organized.
Nobody can see it. She's lying. There's no system here. It's the 28th, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Anta, do you guys have artists in your families, parents or something? No, my parents are not artists. They are just regular people. Wow. I mean, my grandpa always says that my great grandpa was like a carver, like he carved ornaments for like church stuff, like wooden benches and like crosses and stuff in churches. So my grandpa always says that's where I got my artistry from. I mean, maybe, who knows? Do you have artists in your family, Lars?
I dare say no. I think my grandmother at least did it as a hobby, and there's some argument to that she was never really allowed to do that, coming from an old family of, I don't quite remember. But yeah, she always said that she was kind of suppressed in her artistry. So
Oh, snap.
maybe, but there were no draftsmen or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of the black sheep in a family of people who do science stuff.
Mm-hmm. I see. Anta, do you have artists in your family, or for everyone listening or drawing along, maybe do you have artists in your family? Lars.
That's me.
I'm gonna reveal the next picture, which is gonna be what exactly? Oh my god, no, I don't know which one.
Are all of these already things? No.
Those are
Those
already
are.
things. But you can write yours down as well.
Alright.
Shit, what's happening? Probably not that one, right? No. How do I... Oh no. Oh god, oh no. Lars, help.
Yeah.
I need your help.
Oh no.
So, usually
Have you?
they're the left and right things, but
Right, you
they're
need
not
to
there.
select the
Oh.
go back to the folder.
Why is it doing that?
I'm not doing anything. I swear.
It's weird.
I swear.
It's usually... Ah, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Weird that.
Wait, those are not the ones.
Those are the ones from 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Strange.
Let me
I think
just... Sorry. Drink and draw. Stream. References. Finals. That's
So
Polish.
select all of them,
Select all of them.
then right click and preview. And you might have to do it.
Open.
No, not open. Preview somewhere.
Well, I can open them, right?
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Should I do this one?
Sure.
Baya, if you're watching, nice picture. Now you know where we got your pictures from. We were like,
Bye, if you're watching, don't. Just don't. Turn it off right now.
So this is the next post by our super lovely Baya who can't be here today, which is unfortunate because we would have had the perfect triggers for our game that we're gonna play later.
There's some very original ones too, ones you haven't heard before.
Ooh, Fifi Lou says, my parents are very crafty but no artists here. And Anta says as well, nope, my parents are geographers. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Did you learn a lot about geography, like passively? And Fifi Lou, do you think that your parents being crafty kind of helped you? Like in your artist career? Or did they support you more because they were also crafty? Clear. Does that make sense what I'm talking about right now? Start. Not really, they don't work in this area anymore. Oh, okay. I see. It's a bit dark. Sorry, I'm messing with the light right now. Okay, that's better. Okay, brush. Where... I guess I can use your brush, but it's a bit light. Yes, it's much better. So I learned a lot by myself. Yes, same. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Could I actually... Oh my god, Lars, look at this life hack.
Oh yeah, I was considering doing that and then I completely forgot about it. Is the timer working? So you can't see the timer right now.
I think it is working. Yeah.
I
Cool.
think, though, if you click in the Photoshop window, it's gonna fade into the background.
Nope.
No? Perfect. Awesome. Fear of burden.
Aw, Anta, your parents support your Patreon? That's just really cute.
Aww.
That's really sweet. Aw, stop it. Do you, I don't know, that's so cool. What tier have they booked? Just like, actually I don't know what tiers you actually have. I'm a bad person, sorry. I never actually checked out your Patreon, but I wanted to. And I will at some point. I swear. People said a lot of support in fantasy, but I was always curious. That's cool. But it's so nice when you're actually supported by your parents and it's not like you should do something with finance because that's secure. Everyone knows that's not secure
You
anymore.
can do whatever you want, honey, as long as it pays well and for your entire family. And yeah. 3 times over. Right, that's 3.
That's 3. Not quite sure how many we need.
Well, I've made 3.
I've made 4, I think.
I mean,
Or 3
depending
as
what
well.
you have there, I could just rant for the entire evening.
That's true. Well, one is specifically aimed at myself, which is a bit weird, I guess, but...
Okay. Oh wait, didn't hit that one. Oh no, I think I know one of them that's in there. Oh no.
Oh god, oh no. Well, one should be a surprise, it's art related, but we haven't talked about this in a long time.
Okay. I'm excited. You want to get started? I put 3 in there. I hope it's enough. I think you had 7
Sure.
by the way.
I mean, I can also
7.
add some ones I'm not drawing anymore. Sure. Do you want to start right now?
Do I just open one?
Yeah, so we should actually explain what we're gonna do. So I don't know if you have heard of this game, dear watchers and listeners. It's called Don't Even Get Me Started. So what you do is you write some funny, lighthearted, but still triggering things on pieces of paper, and then you draw a piece of paper and there is something written on it, like, for example, people that walk very slowly in front of you when you are in a hurry, and then you just rant about that for a bit. And it's pretty funny. Like, I don't know if, like, I've watched some podcasts on YouTube where they do that, and it's actually, I really enjoyed it. Because, like, you know, nothing too, like, dark or, like, heavily important stuff, but just some, like, wow. Basically, like, pet peeves that you have that maybe people can relate with, but don't necessarily have to, and that's why you kind of rant about it and explain to them why they shouldn't even get you started on this topic.
Yes, it is.
Sure. Let me just... Oh, yeah. It's completely in biased head. There we go. Looks much better.
Cynical.
Sure. So, Lars is gonna start with the Don't Even Get Me Started.
So do I pick one and then have to answer it myself, or is it for the person that's it intended for?
Well, the way it works, I mean, 2 of mine are for both of us, I think. Or
Okay.
3 of mine are for both of us, and only 1 is specifically for me, so if you draw that 1, I can just
Okay.
take over.
I have. Oh, okay. That's a good one. So we have the BVG,
Oh, so it's the...
the Berlin Verkehrsgemeinschaft.
yeah, it's the
Um,
public transportation system in Berlin. Don't even get Lars started on
Don't even get me started, because I have barely any issues with them, to be honest.
What?
I know. Sorry. It's just,
Wait, what? Lars?
I come from a very small town where
Come on.
connections were terrible anyway, or I live in the
God,
town center, so this is just, this is amazing. I can get to a place very quickly. This is not a good question for me.
Okay,
It's just, I find the memes funny, but...
can I take over then?
Yes,
Because
do so,
don't
please.
even get me started on the fucking Berlin public transport. So, luckily, I am not one of these people that buys like a yearly pass for it, because otherwise I would fucking lose it. Literally every day. Like, sometimes when I work in the city, I have to be in the city like every day, and I have to rely on public transportation because I don't want to use the car every time. Or, like, maybe I don't even have a car, right? There are a lot of people that have to rely on it. And I kid you not, it's like every second day that something is like late, not running, or like running differently, and it's like, oh, you just have to, you know, I don't know, switch trains like 7 times in order to get to this stop that's only like, I don't know, 15 minutes from your house or whatever, and it's just ridiculous. Like, also, when you're a tourist in Berlin, I don't know if any of you have ever visited Berlin as a tourist, like, how do you do it? Do you rely on public transportation? Because I've been living in Berlin for like the last almost 5 years, and even I get confused with some of the Schienenersatzverkehr, which means like the, what's it called? Like the...
Oh dear.
It's like the replacement services that they put in place in case stuff doesn't work. And it's just terrible. It's fucking terrible. It's like, yeah, you're like at this spot where the train is usually running, and you have to walk like 5 kilometers around the fucking train station to get to a like random place, like sketchy place behind like a, I don't know, truck store or whatever, and catch the bus there, which is like not even, it doesn't even have a sign there that this is the bus, that it's like the replacement bus. So it's just like, it's horrendous. I can't.
Don't forget
can't.
to draw.
Okay, sorry.
You know, funny, lighthearted, and mildly triggering.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oy.
very triggering. Like my old flatmate, Ole, he was like every time I was coming home, like every day basically I was coming home, he was kind of like in the kitchen making tea, like sitting down at the table, waiting for me to arrive and tell him the newest gossip basically about the Berlin public transport system. So I can't believe that you don't have issues with it. Like, and you even have like a year pass. Like you even pay for them.
I paid for that during the pandemic, and I can't take it back.
My God.
So I'm literally wasting money as I sit here.
That's crazy. Like, I used to be one of these people that felt really bad when riding the train without a ticket. I couldn't do it in the beginning. Like before I moved to Berlin, I always bought a ticket. What? It's fine. It's already fine. You're not.
Do you know how many BVG people are in chat right now?
I don't care.
Probably less
They
than
know.
one, but.
But let me just say, right now, like for the last year, I only paid for like half my rides probably because I was like, fuck this, I'm not gonna pay for you.
She was using
not
my
coming.
card, which was transferable for the other half. So.
Sure.
Yes.
No.
Prove me otherwise.
Like every time
she's lying.
Every time I'm taking the train after 9 p.m., I'm not paying for a ticket because I'm like, you guys are probably like resting on the couch right now, not checking if anyone has tickets or not. I'm not gonna pay for this.
Oh, I do have one issue that I took because I was caught up in a control thingamajig by a conductor once, and I have a ticket that's only viable from 10 a.m. on.
Yeah.
And I was controlled, and I forgot about this because this was right after the first lockdown, so I hadn't used my card in like, I don't know, like 40, 50 days.
Yeah.
And they
you actually had to pay 60 euros.
Yeah, I had to pay 60 euros
for like a ticket that you had during a pandemic where you're not. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't even.
The worst part was the time when they got me because it was
even.
literally 5 to 10.
Oh my God.
So 5 minutes later wouldn't have been an issue, but they pulled me off the train, and then took the money right there.
It's ridiculous.
That hurt. That really hurt because I'm a customer. I pay for this. I messed up once, and I messed up by like 5 minutes because I only stepped on the thing like I think 10 minutes before. It was like in Adlershof.
Oh
Which is
my
like 10
God.
minutes from here.
I hate the BBG. I hate it so much. It's like I hate it and I need it, and that makes me really angry. It's like a toxic relationship I can't escape from. It's the worst.
He needs it.
Okay, Ante, okay.
Yeah.
I'm always helping the tourists before they're gonna ask because I was tourist myself once, and U-Bahn going back and forth instead of further were a nightmare. Hell yeah, Miss Aga. It's just ridiculous. You can't rely on anything. It's crazy. Like this summer, oh my God, this summer, this summer, normal people have to go to work, you know, even though kids that are under 18 are on vacation or whatever. But Berlin decided to literally like tear up every street that is possibly in Berlin and like in every train track apparently as well. So nothing was running for 6 weeks. It was crazy. It was like the only way to leave Köpenick, where I live, was literally by fucking bike. Like you couldn't. It was crazy.
I think this game is taking over. What's Tyra saying?
It was crazy. I don't know.
It was.
Okay, 3.5 minutes. I haven't even drawn because I'm so
Yeah,
ramped
yeah,
up
yeah.
already. Yeah, okay. Anta says, I had a stereotype that all Germans always pay for tickets. No, I don't. I mean, I used to. I used to be one of these people, but not anymore. In these years, I probably haven't paid 2 or 3 times, and only paid some specific cases, like forgot money or something, because I'm afraid that Polizei come and shoot me. Yeah, you know, I mean, they're probably not gonna shoot you.
Yeah, shooting you would mean a lot of paperwork, and they don't like that.
But okay, I'm just gonna fucking hurry, I guess. Yeah.
Pointy animation.
Oh yeah, anime. I'm totally forgetting about everything because
Oh,
I'm
you
so
can
angry.
just select the eyes and then transform, make them bigger.
And make them bigger.
Yeah, because that's what anime is, right? It's big eyes.
Big eyes and
nothing else. I mean, a bit off topic. I don't know. What is even on topic, right? But what is anime? Because when you get down to it, if you go to Japan and you look for anime, it's just any animated show. Whereas we make a distinction between like Western animation and Eastern animation.
Easter, like the holiday Easter. No, kidding. Sorry, I'm not
No,
funny.
like the direction.
Sorry.
What?
I'm really sorry. Actually, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Is that a hashtag? Okay, it was a hashtag in 2011. I realized that.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Yeah, anime. Well, what is anime? Isn't it just... I would have said it's just Japanese animation content. No?
Maybe. I mean, it comes with certain tropes, right? Like certain things. I think if you check enough boxes, then you could say, "Oh, yeah, this is in the anime category." Because when you read normal people say, "Oh, yeah, you draw anime." Yeah, but people are weird. There's like this interesting fusion happening. I feel like in the last couple of years, where American animation starts to look more and more like anime sometimes.
Huh.
If you disregard, the what's it called, the CalArts animation style, which I feel like is the other half of that, of things becoming. Actually, that's all. I mean, it's easy for people to say, right? So Anta was going, does her stuff look like anime? Because people walk up to her and ask, do you draw anime? I mean, A, you can't draw anime because it means animation. It would be manga style. You cretin, you artless fool, you infidel, you whatever. But yeah, I feel like people see stylized faces, as Anta is saying, and just go, oh yeah, that's anime, right? And then no,
It's actually not.
no, and we can't help but be influenced because they're doing something right if it's this popular. But yeah, I mean there's shows like, you know, the Boondocks, and I think the new, I mean that one's kind of a cheat, but like what's it called, Voltron, which is a DreamWorks show, but is obviously like Japanese influenced.
Well, would you say that the Ghibli movies are anime? Because they don't
Yeah.
really have the tropes, right? Or do they? Well, okay, they
They
do.
have some of them,
Some of them.
but it depends on what kind of tropes you mean, because
Well, they don't have the tentacle thing. That's
That-
for sure.
I'm not sure what kind of impression you have of anime. I mean,
I have watched a lot of
I
anime.
might be a genre specialist here, but
Only.
not every anime has tentacles.
That's right.
It's strange, I know. But actually, think about it. I was going to say Fullmetal Alchemist doesn't have tentacles, but
No, a lot
actually,
of anime.
it has tendrils at least.
I
They're
don't think
tendrils.
I've watched a lot of anime with actual tentacles. Do I? No, I don't think so. But, well, okay.
This could go in like two directions.
I realized that.
No.
I mean, let's keep it PG. I haven't watched a lot of PG anime with tentacles. Let's just say that.
There's. Yeah, let's not get into that. What kind of PG anime with tentacles are there? But
There are probably Assassination Classroom, right?
Sure.
Isn't it a tentacle monster?
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it either, but I know what it's about. It's like about this weird monster teacher, and everyone is supposed to kill him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I just knew, okay, there's this yellow guy, and he's weird, and that's all I know about this show.
And his students are supposed to kill him because he's like a threat to the world, and he's actually gonna like end the world or whatever if they don't kill him at some point. But he's also their teacher, and he's like teaching kind of them the tricks.
To kill him.
Kind of, but he's always smarter, so he doesn't get killed in the end.
Yeah, but what if he's just teaching them the wrong things, like in Kung Pao?
Okay, time's actually over. I have achieved a lot.
I'm bleeding. That means I win.
You saw my art set. Do you think it looks like anime? No, not really, because many random. Yeah.
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 Over that. But something I find interesting is that it comes down to storytelling a lot too.
Anime?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
true.
definite difference between how stories are told in the West as opposed to in the East. And I've never really found like an interesting explanation of this this phenomenon, I guess. Where I mean, if you boil it down to something that's oh dear, can I? I can.
You should. You probably have to. Okay, wait. Let me do it.
Okay.
I know how to do this now. I don't know why it does that. Do you want to draw... What do you want to draw?
I'm gonna draw a Baya, I guess.
Oops.
Definitely gonna draw myself.
Oh, I zoomed in on that.
That is the
right now.
best expression I just realized. It's just,
Do you want to draw this buyer or this buyer?
I don't... Any Baya is great.
Well,
Yeah, let's draw that one because that pose is simple and I can go to stylizing very quickly.
okay, let me set up everything. Bloop, new layer. And you get the timer.
The timer.
8 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna start. And do you want the reference big? Kind of?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Maybe I can put it to a place.
Oh yeah, my mother said I should greet her because she has borne me with great pain. That's what she says. It's kind of like an inside joke.
Okay.
Like every time she wants to convince me to do something, and I'm asking like, why should I do that? She's like, because I've borne you under great pain.
Yeah.
So
My mother kind of says the same thing.
Love you.
But yeah, it's something that I realized. I'm not sure. This is a very German thing, I think. But do you guys remember Heidi, Girl of the Alps?
Of course, Heidi, Heidi. Yeah.
So that's a children's show that was fairly popular in Germany because it was based on a reasonably popular book, which then had a very popular movie in like the 1930s. The book's from 18 something. The show I remember being like reasonably popular, but something that stuck out if you compared Heidi. Yeah, there you go. If you do. Compare Heidi to American shows like Darkwing Duck or DuckTales or any of those shows, they would always revert back to the status quo, where an episode wouldn't really matter. Like there would barely be, like sometimes you would have two-parters where a story would progress from one episode to the other, but that was very rare, like once or twice in a season of 30 episodes or something, and barely any change in how things are. If you remember The Simpsons, Maud Flanders dies in some season, I don't know, 6th or 7th season, and that was one of the biggest changes in the entire show. Every time a character has like some change of fate, some change of fortune, like Homer gets suddenly rich, you know that the character is going to be poor by the end of the show.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode. But Heidi was different. Like the first episode were kind of like that. Like she arrives with her grandfather and then meets, what's his name? Peter. Yeah. And then things get weird because for some reason things start to matter. Like relationships change and characters develop, stuff like that. And then she has to leave and goes to the big city, and relationships still matter and people are sad about change happening. And it's fascinating to see. And then, that's really cool. It wasn't unique to that show because it also happened to Niels Holgersson.
Yeah, that's right. Niels Holgersson. I was just about to say that actually.
Yeah, and funnily enough, Alfred Hitchcock's Quack, which is just called...
Yes. Loved that show.
So
Don't
what do
remember
these...
anything, but I loved it as a kid.
I have the first season downstairs and I have had it for like 2 years and I haven't watched it because I never could watch it. But what do all these shows have in common? They were all drawn and directed in Japan.
Damn.
All of them.
Plot twist.
You know the Biene Maya? Also directed and written... written actually I'm not quite sure, but directed in Japan. And it's something unique, I think, or was at least at the time unique to Japanese shows, that they would actually have a continuous storyline throughout more than one episode, like sometimes season spanning, stuff like that.
I mean, Biene Maya, though...
No, that one not really.
That one not really.
But Heidi, I remember being the first one that I realized, things actually carry over from one episode to the other.
It's true. But I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of anime that don't have that, like Pokemon, for example.
But even Pokemon has a change in status quo. It's not much. Like going from episode 1 to 2 doesn't change much, but going from episode 1 to 10, a Pokemon might evolve. That doesn't happen in like something similar doesn't happen in like The Simpsons. Like a change in episode 7 isn't going to be important in episode 10.
But Pokemasters, they don't age, right? Like
yeah.
They're just
obviously
stuck. like not obviously.
It's not-
There are shows like Digimon, for example, who
Or the character's age,
way
yeah.
better. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. Digimon as a show, way better than Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemon as a franchise, let's argue. Don't even get me started.
Don't even look at me.
No,
Okay.
I'm totally with you on Digimon having the better lore and everything. It's just I find the concept of Pokemon more interesting and the designs more appealing.
Okay, Lars, I just drew a Don't Get Me Started for you.
Oh no.
It's one I've written especially for you, kind of.
Oh no.
Okay, don't even get Lars started. If people say that in order to understand modern art, you have to be born with the vision.
Oh no. Don't even get me started on that kind of bullshit. I'm not a big fan of modern art, but mostly as a knee-jerk reaction, so don't hate me. It's just I feel like half of the time when people talk about modern art, it's mostly that, oh, you don't get it. They're trying to create an in-group where you have to be really smart to get something that everybody gets at this, like, immediately. And if you don't get it, you're dumb. If you get it, you're part of this elitist circle. So it's like, oh, this art is not for everyone. It's only for the select few. I get going, oh, this art appeals to me, because that's how I perceive modern art for most of the time. Oh, this appeals to me. I get why you wouldn't get it. I have a bunch of like modern pieces and movies where I go, oh, I totally see how people would hate this, but I enjoy it because it appeals to me on a level that like relates to my situation or my past or to people I know or something like that. Or like in the case of my favorite comic, I couldn't relate to it at all. And then over the year, like I just thought it was an amazing story. And then things kept happening in my life where I went, fuck, I get this character now. Oh, this hurts. And then, oh, this is getting better and better. This is Ico Giants, by the way. You should read it. It's so good. So yeah, most of modern art. I mean, there's this whole thing, this conspiracy theory about, oh yeah, it's just, you know, write-offs for the rich, so they can sponsor art and then do tax write-offs, whatever. I don't know. I'm not educated enough to actually make assumptions about that. It definitely fuels my preconceptions of modern art, where you go, oh yeah, that would be perfect if that was actually the case. Like all this bullshit about, oh, it's just you don't get it, man. It's just an elaborate ploy to cheat the tax systems, which I find funny. But yeah, I mean, on the same topic, where it's definitely frustrating. You know how banks or any in Germany, every public space, I think, has to set some of their money aside for art. And what kind of art do you buy? Do you buy a Van Gogh? No, you don't. You buy a modern artist. And for some reason, because art is something you can study, and there's like taste and things that are subjective, and it's sometimes hard to find something that appeals to everyone. So people go for like the low-hanging fruit or something that only appeals to them, and then it appeals to nobody. And then you have like trash in front of your local bank for everyone to see.
But then you also, what the most fun part is the people that argue like, no, if you don't see it, Lars, you just don't have the vision.
I don't have the vision.
You weren't born with the vision, Lars. That's just,
That's too bad. Why do I pay for it with my taxes? I don't get it. It's so weird. Oh, well.
Well, I said that, were you even there? I think that might have been even more triggering for Kevin and Ole, because they were on an excursion once.
Oh dear.
With Mr. Aman.
Yes.
Mr. Aman, if you're watching, I don't think you are, but just...
We don't hate you, but Kevin does.
Yeah.
Yeah. No liability from our side.
Sure.
We might hate him like secretly, but don't tell him.
It's fine, whatever.
I never really had any beef with him, but
I mean, yeah, and he actually said that. He literally said that because they
holy cow.
They were in like some sort of museum looking at some random stripes on a canvas, which it's fine if you like that. Like, sure, don't get me wrong. If you like that stuff and it like calms you or inspires you, do you, you know, that's completely fine. But someone was saying something about the thing, or that they didn't like it, like the picture, and then he just said like, well, you have to be born with the vision to understand this piece of art. And if you haven't been born with it, then, like, of course you don't understand it. Poor you, sorry. But there are people that are just born with the vision, you know?
I mean, this is now, like triggering in hindsight. This teacher, by the way...
You didn't know that?
I sometimes... Let's call it... Let's not call it ignoring the facts and just call it compartmentalizing in my brain, where I sort things by, why would I need to think about this on a daily basis?
Sure.
Yes.
Understandable.
Let's try to anonymize Baya somehow.
Anonymize. Love it.
Where was I going with this? I was going with
Compartmentalizing.
This teacher was later fired because
Oopsie.
I'm not going to go into too many details, but he was asked to paint and he couldn't. And yeah, it's like a theme with this school where they have teachers that cannot perform the task they are hired to do, and it takes like 2 years to figure this out. Sometimes 30, but yeah.
You know, however long it takes.
Happens. How do you animate? Just
Yeah, pointy nose and...
pointy nose.
Yeah, I mean, the nose could even be a bit smaller, because Baya's nose in real life is actually smaller, and anime noses aren't small. So make it a tiny, pointy... Yeah, kind of.
I guess.
I mean, that's... Yeah. Taste.
Totally doesn't look like Baya, but you know.
It's fine.
It's an anime portrait.
Anime Baya. Hey, maybe I'm gonna draw a Don't Get Me Started that you wrote. So I will get triggered. Digimon are just puns and guns. Okay. Don't even get me started on people that say that Digimon are only puns and guns. So actually...
Who says that? Seriously?
Oda
Who-
says that.
Oh, okay.
But then I watched the Digimon movie with him, and he kind of liked it. So, gotcha. He's not watching, but anyways. So yeah, that's like the common argument for people that haven't actually watched Digimon but like Pokemon or whatever, and they're like, you know, Pokemon, they're like based on actual animals, and it's so cool because they're like, the designs, you know, so elaborate, blah blah blah. And Digimon, they're just like a dog with a gun strapped to its back. Well, at least it has a fucking storyline. How about that? At least it's fucking talking, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we have talked about this in this podcast plenty of times, so I feel like I've gotten most of my opinion out. And is there like a verb for catharsis? Catharsized already?
It's oh dear, I don't actually know.
You know, but I've gotten my handful of catharsis with talking about that topic on this podcast. Is it a podcast? On this stream before?
Yeah, it's a stream podcast. Let's go.
Shortcast. That's totally not a thing. Anyways,
And I
yeah.
actually still have time. Oh, it's 2.5 minutes left.
We need 2.5 minutes. But yeah, I think Digimon's great if you want good storytelling, character development.
Everything you won't get from the Pokemon show.
Literally everything that annoys you about Pokemon, you will not get with Digimon. There you go. Yeah.
I mean, you have kind of awkward yelling of attack powers, but that's just an anime problem, I feel.
That's fine. Actually, I did cosplay people from Digimon before.
Which ones?
Digimon is a gem! I cosplayed. Well, so there's this whole story. Didn't we talk about this before? I don't know.
I think we did.
So my sister, or my stepsister, well, let's just say my sister, she was the biggest Digimon fan ever to exist. And she really, when she was younger, she really wanted to become like a director. So what she did was she was just writing kind of sequels to her favorite shows and movies. And the first thing she ever did that with was Digimon. So she made like a Digimon movie. Well, she wrote the script for a Digimon movie, which was called Blind Date?
Okay.
I think it was called Blind Date.
Sure.
And it was just a bunch of Digimon characters kind of signing up for a blind date show and then blind dating each other, basically. And there were 4 actors involved in this whole movie project, which actually is like, the finished project is 1.5 hours long. So it's like a full-on movie. And with 4 actors, one of which was me, playing like half of the roles, basically. And then the other, like my sister was playing like, well, okay, I was playing like a third of the roles. Then my sister was playing another third, then a friend of her was playing another third, and then my dad and my brother kind of jumped in for some of the roles. But yeah, we made like a sequel, and in that sequel I obviously cosplayed a lot of Digimon characters. Like for example, Kari, and who else was I playing? I think I was like playing Koji and Koichi from the 4th season, which is not that much
Oh dear.
known. I think
I like that, but I don't think I ever finished it. I remember like the Digiworld just kind of falling apart at some point.
it's crazy. Shit gets wild. But yeah, we made that movie, and it still exists somewhere. I don't have it on my computer, but actually we haven't. Yeah. Anyways, it's fine.
Oh, I'm trying to like 7 seconds. Nice. Fine.
7 seconds. Ooh, let me just go and feed it here.
Oh yes, that I will not use this time to cheat on the timer or anything.
Of course not.
Who does that?
You would never.
No, I'm not doing it right now, so why would I? Yeah. Okay, Digimon was something that surprised me because after I was done with school, I rewatched everything, and I was surprised there was like actual like narrative depth, as opposed to Pokemon where you do not have that. It's like some moments in some episodes are kind of cool, but there was never anything that was properly built up from one episode to the other.
Okay. All right. You cheated enough.
What?
Stop the cheating.
I did not cheat. That's not
Stop
true. It's
it.
bullshit. I did not cheat.
I did not.
I did not.
I did not.
Did it work?
I have another joke that we started for you.
Oh no.
But we're... Okay, I'm just gonna write it down. That's really specific, but it's fine. I just want you to tell the story to the stream.
Oh no. What's happening?
So you can just start with this, don't get me started,
Okay.
while I'm drawing.
But how do I... Here, what's up? Are you
I...
hyped because you have good food here?
Well, actually, ich hab's gerade eingeweicht,
Oh.
so she still has to wait for that.
It's just... Okay.
This is for you, Lars.
This is for
This
me?
is your Don't Even Get Me Started. And I hope you enjoy it.
I'm worried, Chad. Help me.
Yeah, you should be.
But there's a lot of words in there. When you're... No! No!
Yes.
Good grief.
Say it.
Okay. Yeah, when your flatmate suggests to just replace the exploding soap.
Explain that to us, Lars.
Yeah. No, let's start from a different angle. Don't even get me started, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Question to everyone.
To the chat.
Yeah, to the chat. So if you have an answer to this riddle,
Riddle. I like how
riddle,
you called it.
please
riddle.
write it in chat, because this used to be like my way of checking if I was insane in this specific instance.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, imagine that it's summer and the sun is shining into your bathroom and it heats up certain parts of this bathroom. In this case, it's the soap dispenser. And the soap dispenser, like by nature,
I love this story so much.
is using pressure to get the soap from the bottle to your hands.
Mm.
If it's heated up, the pressure builds and eventually is released. So our soap, for I think a week or two, was just exploding. Every afternoon the sun was shining in there over the entire sink.
Love it.
It was a mess. It wasn't a big mess. You could just, if you caught in time, you'd wipe it down. There wouldn't be any soap stains or anything. But if it was resting overnight, then you would have to actually, clean it. So after this happened like 3 times, and I went every time, I need to tell people to move the soap because I'm an idiot and I don't do it when I spot it. I wrote into our living arrangement WhatsApp group. I don't know what the WG is called in English. Our flat group. Hey guys, the soap is exploding. Would you? I just left the house. Would you mind putting the soap on literally the other side of the sink because the sun wouldn't reach it there? We're talking about going into the bathroom, taking the soap dispenser and moving it to the other side. So yeah, Chad, what would you do?
What would you do, chat?
What's the answer
Did
to
you
this
listen?
riddle?
So you get 1 brownie point if you answer this correctly.
You get 2 brownie points.
You get 2 brownie
Yeah,
points?
this is a difficult one.
Ooh, what else do you get? If you post your drawings on Instagram and hashtag #DrinkAndDrawBerlin, we will actually repost you, but only if you answer correctly. No, we're gonna repost you anyways, but I mean,
This is a high stakes stream.
that's
Holy
right.
cow.
No, okay, tell us, Lars.
I should have cut this. Is there nobody? I know this is difficult.
This is pretty hard,
What
yeah.
you're supposed to do. I mean, I might have been a bit too leading
No.
with my build up in terms of okay, what are you supposed to do? Maybe you move it. It's a hard one, I know. But what I didn't expect was one of my flatmates go, "No, it's fine. I just buy more soap." I just wrote, "Yeah, but it's still gonna cause a mess." And yeah, but soap is not expensive.
Yeah,
It's
soap is not expensive, Lars. What is your damage? What's
What-
your problem here?
What is my major disposition here?
We don't understand.
I was just looking at the chat in disbelief. Just that's not the issue. The issue is that the soap is exploding. Also, the soap got really hot and you'd burn your hands sometimes if it hadn't exploded by that point. So that's another part of that. But my flatmate was insistent that the issue was that I was getting caught up in something that wasn't very expensive.
Yeah, you're just greedy, Lars.
Yeah, I'm not made of money. You know how much soap costs? If you actually calculated it and like see the cost of soap per day, it would come down to maybe like half a cent. I'm not made of money. I mean, I don't have that kind of money like at my fingertips. That's not how money works. It's also not how soap works. Also how flatmates work, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the harbinger of things to come.
Oh my god.
Many more issues were had regarding public safety and dogs and public safety of dogs.
Oh,
Well, the latter is just
intriguing.
not really. You know these stories.
I know these stories, yeah. But I just love people, like, when you rant about that particular story, because I think it's so funny.
It's just,
Like the soap. I don't know.
I was looking at the chat and thinking, am I the crazy one here? Am I not seeing this correctly?
What did your other flatmate say, by the way? Did he, like, say anything to that? Because I know...
It's a weird problem. So imagine. Okay, this is quite a tangent, but I think it's an interesting one for media as a whole. Well, yeah, no, it's weird going from there to here, but imagine they made a Digimon movie, and it's a really good movie, but they changed the name from Tai to Tay.
Oh, shit! Why would they do that?
I know, right? It's not a big change. It doesn't change anything about the
Unnecessary.
character. But why would they do that? You would get caught up about it because it's such a minor
Yeah.
thing. Why change it? Whereas people would respond, if it's such a minor thing, why do you mind? And then you jump their throat and kill them because that's the only possible response in that scenario. But yeah,
Sure. Get it?
because that actually happened in the Silent Hill movie where they changed like 2 letters in a name and people went, why is this? Why did you do that? It's just pissing off fans who know the story. And then, yeah, but it's a minor thing like a name. The character still works the same. Why are you getting caught up about it? And then,
Yeah. People get
it's
crazy.
strange. So
Shit
yeah,
gets
it's such a
weird.
minor thing. My other roommate was like, yeah, it's weird, and it's weird that this is like something they get hung up about.
Yeah, okay, I see. But you could have just read it as foreshadowing. I mean,
Yes.
your other roommate could have just, concluded. But we're not going to talk about that anymore. That was the soap story. I just wanted you, listeners, to indulge in that as well. Because I hope you indulge in it, because I really enjoy the story, so I can only talk for myself.
I'm gonna take the next one. It's
Okay.
a palette cleanser, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this right here is. Ooh, yeah. Oh my.
Yeah?
The Nutri-Score, yeah.
Oh,
What a
Oh my God.
wonderful idea this was.
oh, we can go both at the Nutri-Score, because we literally talked about that all day long, basically.
Yeah, because we found the best. Okay, for context.
Okay.
If you're not living in Germany,
The
we're gonna do
Nutri-Score.
context.
Or even if you're living in Germany, maybe you have not noticed that there's this new thing in Rewe.
Oh, you need to actually establish that in Germany we do have things in our products that tell us what's in the products. That's a EU thing, I think. Actually.
Oh, yeah.
But America didn't have that for quite a while. So you look at your product, and you can see how much sugar is in there. Hello.
Hey guys, hello.
Hello. And you see how much sugar, how much salt, how much vitamins in some cases, and how much carbohydrates and stuff is
Protein
in there.
and stuff is in stuff.
Yeah, it's great. But it's kind of hard to read what's actually good for you. So that's where the Nutri-Score comes in.
The Nutri-Score is a new thing that is actually, I'm gonna tell you, it is fucking sponsored by Nestle, which should tell you everything, but we're gonna elaborate more. The Nutri-Score is a scoring system from A to D or E?
I think E.
From A to E. A means good, like good, nutritious, valuable food source.
It's green. It's green.
To
It is
D,
green.
to E, which is it's really unhealthy. Just so you know, you can indulge in that once in a while, but you probably shouldn't indulge in that like as a main source of your nutrients, right? Because it's like not good for you.
Yeah.
So Rewe, which is like a big food supplier and like supermarket in Germany, has adapted the Nutri-Score and is putting it on all its like own brands. Like all the brands that are by Rewe have the Nutri-Score either on the packaging or on the like price shield in the supermarket, kind of where the price is written.
Yeah.
You would see the Nutri-Score. Okay, as much for introduction what the Nutri-Score is, right?
Just a small pointer. It's supposed to kind of value things that have more protein and more balanced distribution and fiber. Again, stuff that has more sugar and carbohydrates that's just empty calories essentially. That's what it's like. On the official page, that's kind of what they're telling you.
Like donuts have a bad Nutri-Score, probably an E, and an apple would have a good Nutri-Score because it's healthy for you, right? That's what you would
I
think.
think an apple would have like a B or a C.
Whatever.
Maybe.
But like technically.
Yeah.
That's what you would expect at
Do
least.
you want to play a game and ask people? So with this knowledge,
Yeah.
so healthy things A, unhealthy things
E.
unhealthy things E. What certain things would have for a Nutri-Score?
Sure, because we went shopping together, grocery shopping in the Rewe today, and we just, out of curiosity, checked some of the Nutri-Scores of random food items, and were we surprised?
Yeah. We were suspicious before, and there were some weird things.
I mean, the whole thing, like, sponsored by Nestle is already like, okay,
Yeah.
like, do you want to make me eat more Nestle products, or what is this, basically? Anyways.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
guys, guess what a cottage cheese has as a Nutri-Score? So cottage cheese is like a what's it called, like fish käse in German, fresh cheese,
Like
soft
cream cheese.
Cream cheese, yeah, it's cream cheese.
It's like a special form of cream cheese, basically.
Holy shit, you drove me buff.
Yeah, you're
It's like-
swole.
I'm like an 80s anime character.
I mean, now I'm getting into the hang of anime again.
Yeah.
You just
the
swole boy.
tiniest heads.
That's fine, we don't.
So just write a letter if you want to engage with this.
Please
with this,
engage.
This
Someone
rant.
engage.
Engage is what the
Engage.
algorithm wants. It doesn't really want that, I think. I
No,
think Stream Chat is
it's
completely
fine.
off the algorithm.
If you don't want to engage, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But cottage cheese. Our question is, do you think cottage cheese is healthy? If you think it's very healthy, put an A in the chat. If you think it's okay healthy, put in B. And if you think it's like unhealthy, put either C, D, or E into the chat.
Did you stop the timer, by the way?
Probably. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, L. Elo says it's A. Should be good, says Fifilu. Right? That's
Oh.
what you would think.
Oh, they're right. Cottage cheese has a B.
Okay.
Cottage cheese, for the most part, is water. It's like 80% water, I think. It has like 4 grams of fat, 12 grams of protein.
Very
and
good, very good.
Not even 1 gram of salt. So it's actually actual cottage cheese. Yeah, I mean it's like a specific kind of cheese. Almost no fat. Yeah, it's pretty healthy for something very basic.
Right.
All right, that's intuitive.
That's
and
good.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
Now, chat,
Yeah.
please tell us what? Oh shoot! What is it actually? Damn it! One second.
1 second, we have to Google it. But
I
well,
don't know the words. What else do we know? There was something that bugged us, right? Was it almonds? There was something where we went. Why is
pumpkin seeds. What
Pumpkin
do you think
seeds.
pumpkin seeds has as a Nutri-Score?
Yes.
So it's like
this is perfect.
what do you say? Not highly processed, unprocessed. Just pumpkin seeds. They're not fried in oil. They're not salted. They're just some random ass pumpkin seeds. Okay, Elo says a B. Okay. Do we have anyone else like saying what they think pumpkin seeds have? Well,
This is a fun game.
pumpkin seeds, like they're even organically produced, but whatever. Elion Riedel says A, full zinc, right? It has a C. Pumpkin seeds has a C. That's right, Tumbleweed said it. Pumpkin seeds only has a C. But another thing we found out on the same thing, actually, if you Google Nutri-Score, and go to the official website, one of the products they put there is like a pizza, like a frozen pizza from like a random German brand, and it has a B.
Yeah.
Like a frozen pizza, you just put in the oven, has a B. And pumpkin seeds, not processed, not oiled, not like salted, has a C. So that's what got us suspicious about it. But then today we found some gems. So
Okay, that one was kind of tricky, but this one should be. Let's actually go with an easy one first.
Yeah, easy.
So breadcrumbs, just plain old breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs.
Right? Breadcrumbs that you would use for a schnitzel.
Yeah.
You know,
If you make schnitzel, you put like an egg and you put your meat into the egg and then you roll it in breadcrumbs so it gets like the schnitzel-y kind of thing around it, right? So breadcrumbs. What do you think the Nutri-Score of breadcrumbs is? It's literally only like wheat and that's it. That's literally it. It has sugar, that's right.
Oh yeah, sugar.
A lot of sugar. That's
It might have a lot of sugar.
pretty true. So what do you think the Nutri-Score of that would be?
There's a lot of. It's mostly carbohydrates.
C for breadcrumbs, says Tumbleweed. That's actually kind of like a kind thing. It is processed, that's right. So a D, says
D.
Elo. Okay, anyone else? We have C and D as guesses. Well, dear listeners, prepare, because breadcrumbs, as it turns out, we have all been underestimating them.
The secret to a long life and a healthy living style is a pure breadcrumbs diet, because breadcrumbs have an
A, guys.
An A.
They have an A.
An A, obviously. I mean, come on, guys. We thought you had this. Sheesh. You done goofed. All right.
Okay, another one.
Yeah, that was mean. Let's not go with the trick one.
Whatever.
So let's go with what was it? Microwave French fries.
Yeah, so French fries that you can actually prepare in the microwave. Which is, I've never heard of that before, actually.
I love this thing, the superfoods thing.
Oh my god. So French fries for the microwave. What do you think? What is the Nutri-Score of that? Haha, they score for birds. Yeah, well.
That's it?
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we're confused because
We are confused
This
because...
whole. Sorry, go ahead.
1 second. Yeah, okay. Elian says a Z for French fries in the microwave. But believe it or not, French fries for the microwave has an A as well. An A!
Yeah. An
So they're telling you, eat breadcrumbs with fucking French fries in the microwave and you're like healthy.
Yeah, it's a balanced meal. Ignore that it's literally like only carbohydrates. It's only carbs. There's not carbs and salt. That's what we got here. It's all it is. But pumpkin seeds? Oh, they unhealthy. You better not eat those. But yeah, breadcrumbs, superfood of 2021.
Yeah, I don't know.
They decide supposedly from what I read, because I read it up again because I was thinking I was going crazy.
Yeah, we googled
Once
we
more.
actually googled it.
It's supposed to favor, once again, fiber and protein over sugar and fats. That's kind of the idea. But freaking breadcrumbs, it's literally all carbs.
It's all carbs.
It's all carbs in one form or another. So how has this an A?
And I mean, it's weird. Like, just I don't know. It's fucking misleading, and I can't take it serious. And neither should you. Honestly, if we can give you one advice, don't ever look at the Nutri-Score of things and say like, oh, that's probably good for me because it says it's good for me. It's probably not good for you because they probably just want to sell you shit that's cheap to produce. Busted.
There's also this one. When that's something that stuck out to me the first time. This is just anecdotal, as all of this is obviously, but we're going through the what's it called, the cereal aisle.
Oh yeah. Fun.
And the one cereal that we found that had an A
was from Nestle.
And
Motherfuckers.
if you look at the actual nutritional information, it is 75% carbs and then 10% sugar.
Yeah. I mean, if this Nutri-Score isn't completely bought by Nestle, I'm gonna swallow a fucking broom.
What's the Nutri-Score for broom? Never mind. It's all fiber. It probably has an A.
It probably has an A. Brooms?
Actually, no. Knowing that how this works, it probably has a C.
But you could maybe produce some sort of breadcrumbs from broomsticks, so that would have an A.
Oh yeah.
But then again, they favor processed things over the raw things, so maybe the broomstick only gets a B or a C.
Yes.
Sorry, we like processed stuff. Excuse me.
The most processed brooms in all of Germany.
Yep. Yeah, okay, that was the don't even get me started on Nutri-Score because it's ridiculous. And like, I hope that there are not that many people actually looking at that shit, but probably there are, and I can't even blame them, you know? Oh man, it's like, you can't trust anything these days. You just can't.
Because I was kind of looking forward to it. Wasn't there something like a nutritional traffic light somewhere?
Yeah, they were suggesting that for a while in the EU and stuff like that, to just make it a bit easier to know, like, with one glance if something is nutritionally valuable for you or not. But clearly someone is being biased here, because breadcrumbs and fucking microwave French fries? I don't know, like, I don't think so.
Microwave French fries?
Microwave French fries, how random.
I don't care how your French fries are made. They're probably made like by being fried, literally fried in fat. It can't be healthy.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay, like, it doesn't have to be healthy, but they're telling
you that you could go into your supermarket and you look out for like a balanced nutritional meal. You could douse your French fries in breadcrumbs, put in the microwave, and this is supposed to be, nutritionally balanced.
You get an A.
Which probably ain't, you know?
And we were thinking, like, it would be super fun. Maybe some German YouTubers already caught on to this. I mean, I hope so. These videos or, like, things like how to build something very, very dangerous from stuff that you get, like, from airports duty-free, like, after you pass security. Something like that. Like, how to make, like, the most unhealthy meal out of things that have Nutri-Score A or something like that. Because, I mean, honestly, it's just bad.
Yeah. But,
okay, what does the timer say?
The debate about nutrition is almost religious in some way. But
yeah.
I feel like there's the science is changing. Like, people figure out more and more things about the human body that actually has some application in dietary decisions, which is good. But then there's also this thing that you can only sell so many magazines with eat less calories until, you kind of run out of things to print. So I feel like some nutritional trends are fabricated.
For sure.
While some have a lot of merit to them.
But I think, no matter if you're vegan or not vegan or vegetarian or meat eater or pescatarian or whatever you are, I think what most people can agree on is, like, if you eat unprocessed things, or like if you cook the meal from scratch with ingredients that are kind of like raw or like as little processed as possible, that is probably healthier than just putting a fucking thing, like ready-made meal in the microwave, whatever that is,
Well, this Nutri-Score tells me that this thing I'm putting in my microwave right now is way more healthy than your pumpkin seeds you put into your pumpkin spiced
pumpkin
pumpkin pie.
So, anyways, we have a
Pumpkin.
very small last. Oh, Anna said this debate about nutrition is almost religious. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, nutrition is like a very sensitive topic, and I don't want to pass any judgment. I do my thing, you do your thing. But I think the Nutri-Score is just like, come on, you can do better. World, you can do better. Anyways, I'm gonna restart the music.
The music.
The
Aliyah
music.
can get her food.
Aliyah
She's
can
been
get her
crying background
food.
all this time. Oh, she's so happy to get some food. So excited.
Final
Is it a doggy cow?
stream music. Open.
Yes. You're gonna get your food. Sweet.
Okay, I did a very, very swole Lars, but it actually looks like an anime kind of, right? I mean,
We should have done like a practice thing. Like put some proper anime reference, some Hokuto no Ken images to the left. That could actually be something interesting to adapt to a style. Let's do that for some other time. Like put up some artists, and then we try to emulate that style. That could be interesting. It could be like a wide variety. So we get like Zorn, and I don't know, Yoshihiro Togashi and Rob Liefeld, which I think could be really fun because it's like a wide variety of styles.
Yes.
It could be, because I love doing that, just trying to figure out how does a style actually work. Also, I'm not going to desecrate Eileen's drawing, but I kind of want to see what this looks like if this was in Star Wars Episode 8. You know, when Kylo Ren was just very, very wide. Very wide. So I'm going to press... Why doesn't it work? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer, right? Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I think this is got it. Perfect. Ignore that ignore everything about this. Okay, the original is still intact. So. Well, today is not my day. Let's take another reference. How did Eileen work her magic here? Oh no. No. Oh no. I don't know how this works. Okay, I messed up. I actually messed up. Okay. Oh no. I messed up. It's.
What did you do? Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Where are you?
I don't know where I am. Help me before
Did you click on my random porn? No. I'm kidding. Don't.
Before I clicked away very quickly. There's no replay of this, right? Oh, don't get me started on Rob Liefeld.
Wait. What?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't get OneDrive. It confuses me very much.
Okay. Wait, how did you get there?
I don't know. There's no back button. Yeah, sorry.
No worries. I learned today how to open another thing.
Amazing. Big time.
Drink and draw.
That's us.
Stream.
Yes.
References. Finals.
Gotcha.
Which one? This one
Yes.
or this one?
We have drawn you once, but then you would have to draw yourself. Maybe you can draw another Vaya, I guess. In that case.
Yeah.
Actually, I could just draw Helen, you draw Hannah, or something like that.
Whatever.
Could do the same.
Okay.
Because that is an amazing photo with amazing light and everything.
Okay, wait, do we have to zoom a little bit more? 1 second. I think we can make it a bit bigger.
I mean, just to play devil's advocate for a second, I think Rob Liefeld got a lot of unjustified hate back in the olden days of 2008 to 2012.
Where is that? Wow. That was in our old location, but this is like where we do our live drawing classes. So let's just pretend it's on the boat. And this was like a costume session that Helen and Hannah did. And it is actually where their company name was born, Luke and Lenny. They do wall murals and...
Oh dear, that is
stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, just check out their Instagram. It's called Luke and Lenny. Ja. I think du hast Hannah ein bisschen nach oben geschoben. Kannst du ein bisschen runterziehen? Ja. Genau so. Zu weit, aber okay. Ja. Perfect. Love it. Cool. Time has started or not?
Started. Let me get back to my brush. Where's my brush?
I'm gonna take off my.
Did the brushes just? Oh no. Okay. Just where did they go again?
Not again. Whoa.
Oh no. Oh no. 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 No.
Oh, no.
Where's my brush?
Why is the other brushes so big?
This is like
My spoon is too big.
my brush is too wrong. There we go. This is like if there's ever a movie about my life, and there's like more than one, then one would be Lars and the Lost Brush, something like that. Because every time we try to find this thing and it just keeps disappearing, it's quite insane. All right.
Awesome. Okay.
No.
We have another job that you can get me started. I mean let me think.
Oh yeah, we know we can set up workspaces in Photoshop. It's just we're toying around with just setting up users and everything, but it's just this one time every week, and our memories are quite shit. So,
Oh, that's. I mean, it's on my agenda actually, so I'm
Okay.
gonna do that at some point. I just haven't done it yet, but I'm probably gonna do that by next week.
that would be sweet.
That would be crazy. Well, we didn't have any major technical difficulties yet, so I'm knocking on wood like a lot. Come on.
Playing with fire here. Also, I just realized this like as a drawing, I would actually critique that this is a very unfortunate tangent because Helen's foot looks like it's Hannah's.
Ooh!
Just
Don't even get no. Okay.
actually that's actually kind of a cool placement for the foot because it's very like power stancing. You ever seen power stancing? Like when it was a fad?
No.
It's amazing. So for some reason there was like this one talk about how to make an impression or how to be more forceful when appearing in front of people, like a public speaking thing. And basically it was for CEOs or for presenters or I don't know who this was for.
Mm-hmm.
But they said, okay, you need to power stand. Essentially, so when this is your body and like normal people would stand something like this.
Yeah.
Normal people would be like, yeah, I'm just talking here, I'm fine. Power stand would be like, yeah, I'm taking up more space, I'm awesome, I'm cool, I'm wide.
Okay.
And
Sure.
then there's this one video of a guy who just went the literal extra mile and just kind of did this on a stage.
But was it ironic or
No,
Oh.
like this was like a serious talk. It's just, I'm so power standing, I'm so forceful, my legs are so wide.
Damn.
It's-
It reminds me of the Angelina Jolie meme with the leg.
I don't know which one that is.
That was couple of years ago. She wore this dress. Like, it was like a long black dress with a really long slit at the one side. And what she did was she was just putting her leg like out of the slit, kind of like
Okay.
that. But it looked really unnatural. It was just her leg coming out of nothing, basically.
Okay.
Like in a really random way. And there was this one photo of it that was just really funny. And then people were photoshopping the leg everywhere. Like just this leg. It was pretty funny. It's kind of like the Sanders meme right now where they shop him into everything. Like that was Angelina Jolie's leg.
Did you see what he did with that? Just if you need any more proof that this man is precious, he actually made shirts out of the meme
Aww.
and made like a couple million with it, and then donated everything to Meals on Wheels Vermont.
Oh, stop it. Why is he so good?
I know, right?
Anyways, we need figures like him.
Oh, we didn't want to get political.
I loved his little gloves. Oh.
Do you know the story behind them?
No.
So cute.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. So his code was the same one that he has been using for months. People were like, "Why is he using the same code?" Because the man only has two codes, maybe.
It's fine. Normal people have only 2 coats or whatever.
Yeah.
That's just normal.
And these mittens were made by a Vermont teacher,
Aw,
who since then has like a lot more requests for self-knitted mittens.
so cute.
which is
Stop it.
great. Is that a baseball bat?
I think it's supposed to be one, yeah.
I'm gonna give a sword because this is anime.
It is anime. Yeah,
Give
that's
her-
exactly. Oh, I think Elo just posted the thing. Should we click on it? What do
Yeah,
you think?
that's-
so you know the. Yeah, that's that's perfect, Elo. But that was Angelina Jolie's leg, just coming out of
That's
the
a
thing.
really good leg for a leg study.
Yeah.
Like really good leg. You can see the never mind.
Sorry.
Oh.
Angelina Jolie. Yeah. Just Google
It's
it.
a very pretty leg too.
Thank you, Tumbleweed
Tum-
and Elo.
I just realized that I just read it as tumbleweed this entire time, but tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. Come
That's
on.
amazing.
Yes.
So on the topic of puns and anime, you know the song "While My Guitar Gently Weeps."
Of course.
Weeps. Yeah, that's that's for me is the Kubo cover version because that's like all about Japanese culture and origami and everything. So that version by Regina Spektor to me is "While My Guitar Gently Weeps" with a B. I was very
Perfect.
I was very proud of that pun with a gun.
Very good.
The flow of this jacket is really nice.
And I think actually I might own this code by now if it's the same code. Because Helen got rid of some stuff and gave it to me very graciously. I think it might be the code. Cool.
I'm going to take this foot actually, maybe turn it a little bit, but it's a good foot here.
It's a good food.
Good foot.
Good food. Good food in Sons. What? No. That's something different.
So maybe she's just standing on some poor guy. Like actually, I'm kind of tempted to give her this pompadour haircut that you know these Japanese gang like school gang members had. You know like something. What's the character called from Shaman King?
I didn't watch it. Oh my god. Lars,
It's getting a remake.
we actually wrote the same thing on
Did
the
we?
book.
Yes.
I love it. I was like, I opened yours and I was like, that is not my handwriting. Okay, I just do the perfect don't even get me started, which actually both Lars and I have submitted. So you know it's valid and has been a topic in this living arrangement we have. So don't even get me started on big ass teacups that are very big on purpose, but when you fill them, you fill them only half. Like, why? They are supposed to be full. That's why they're big. You want to have a shitload of tea. That's why you get a big cup. And some people, I mean, maybe they're just polite or whatever, but I'm not judging. I am actually.
We are.
We are judging. I am judging you if you do that. So if you take a big cup of tea and only put a little water in it, you could have just used a small mug. What's wrong with you?
Yes. I mean, yes.
Help me.
It's kind of like I need to show you this. Remind me after the stream to show you this one Jon Stewart clip where he's ranting about something similar,
Oh my god.
and it's great.
I can't. I don't understand it. I mean, okay, there's one reason, there's one, like, situation in which I understand why you would do that. That is when a lot of people want to have tea and you have only a limited source of hot water for whatever reason, and you don't want to be the impolite person that, like, pours him or herself a big cup of tea and the other people only get small mugs. So that would be the only reason why you would put just a bit of water into your big cup. But other than that really, and even then you could just make more hot water and then, you know, make a bigger cup for whoever has a bigger cup, right? Oof, a half-filled teacup is just waste the potential of a tea bag. That is right. So you fill the small mug half full. No, every mug should be filled to the fucking brim. You know what I do? I had to actually show this to Lars because I think it was news. So what I do is, when the cup is like this, I fill it literally kind of to the brim, so that then when I get the tea bag out, it is perfectly filled. You know what I mean? So with the tea bag inside, it is like to the brim, and then you remove the tea bag at some point, and it's just like a little bit underneath the brim, where it's supposed to be. Yeah. Also, what I think is pretty weird, what some people do, but that's a little, like, it's not as bad as filling teacups, not completely, is when they reuse tea bags. I mean, I guess there are arguments to be made for something like green tea or certain black teas when you only have the tea bag inside the tea for like a minute and then you can reuse it, sure. But if you have like an herbal tea and the herbal tea has been in the tea bag has been in the tea for 10 minutes, you remove it and then you put just more hot water onto the same tea bag. Like, why though? You could just use a new tea bag and enjoy more flavor. Just enjoy more flavor. You are worth it, you know? Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe you should just enjoy more flavor. Right, Lars?
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't look like Hannah, but I kind of like the character.
I love him. Or her.
Them.
Very. Yeah, I love him.
It's the hair. I think it's the hair. Pump.
True. Like, usually the person in the anime that has this hairstyle is like the douche.
Yeah.
Or like the funny guy that wants all the girls but doesn't get the girls.
It's kind of, I mean, even kind of giving this angular chin with these pronounced lips kind of looks like a JoJo character.
What you could do is give him like the...
But the hand is in the way.
Oh, that's true.
It could
like the crack in the cheek.
Could be a very big chin, you know, like
oh my god.
Let's not.
Let's
actually try to make it a girl character, because I've never seen this kind of character. I think, you know, where there's like this very masculine hairdo. But I mean, it's anime. It probably exists. Like
it probably exists.
Your tablet might have a tiny problem.
My tablet?
Yeah, it's kind of jerky and everything. There's the eraser. Okay. Just wait, what?
I think it's pretty funny that we both put this in our Don't Even Get Me Started.
I was just thinking of your biggest pet peeve that
you know of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like very distinctly you.
Oh my god, yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not that I straight out flip when someone does it, but what I usually do when someone does it is I wait till they leave the kitchen and then I pour more water into the teacup and I'm like...
Passive aggressively, never breaking eye contact. It's crazy.
I told you about it because I value our friendship and I don't want this to stand in the way.
I've made sure that they're actually like hazardous to carry.
It's true. Especially with Olivia around.
Okay, I have 2 more minutes. I'm gonna put some... Actually, oh shoot, I forgot to actually give her the sword.
Yeah, the sword. Where's the sword, man?
Where is the sword? I don't know how to draw a katana. Someone help me.
Can't really help you with that. It's really long and usually kind of straight, but then again...
They're curved. I know a katana's curved. That's all I know.
But not that curved. Isn't like the one...
This is an anime curved sword.
Okay, sure.
It's very curved, you're right.
Curved,
It's way too curved. Oh, it's because the oh dear.
Uh-oh.
That was the mixer brush somehow?
Yeah, sometimes when you can
History
breathe
brush?
but just go to the beat.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because
Because it should be more like... It's definitely curved because it's a sword used for horse fighting. And I think because they were... I mean, there's probably like 1 billion people who just have like a frown when they hear me say that, but weren't they also very brittle? So they were better for slashing than piercing armor? Because they would break in that case?
Yeah.
Okay, but I want to use the last minute to put some hopeless Sab underneath her feet, who's just being her yeah. It's just...
Oh, snap.
Why?
Don't kill me. She looks so cool. I love her.
Are you resting comfortably, miss? Please don't beat me up. That's his character.
Love him.
Yes.
Perfect.
30 seconds well spent.
Of course. I actually want to do a product placement really quick.
I hope it's up for Nutri-Score.
No, it's not. So just in case, any of you watchers happen to be vegan, I have found a new thing today in the store. Didn't check the Nutri-Score, probably doesn't have one. But it's from Lindt.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's vegan. I haven't even tried it, but we can try it on screen. We unbox it. So it's vegan Lindt chocolate. It's caramel, salted, whatever, with oat drink. I don't even care. It's just, it's chocolate and it's probably good. So, do you want to have some?
I would not mind. Yes, please.
Awesome.
I did want to try and cheat on this one again. Blur. Gaussian blur. Some more blur.
Oh, yeah.
I like the kind of loom effect it gives.
Blur me, daddy.
Looks blur me.
It doesn't even work.
No. this is like a. Actually, let's not get into that. But yeah, I like the effect because the lines look a lot softer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it actually registers too much on screen. That's my best drawing of the night, which is good.
I love it. It's pretty good. Want to try?
Yes. Oh boy, that's some thick chocolate.
Thick.
Oh my god, Jen, it's so good. Too bad you can't have any of this.
Sorry. By the way, we're not sponsored by Lindt. I wish
Not
we were.
yet, but Lindt, if you're watching.
Lindt, if you're watching, you want to send us some vegan shit, please do. Or non-vegan, for that matter. We don't judge. I mean, we do, but we do it secretly, so.
I would be up for that. I'm like the non-vegan part.
That's
Here.
totally fine. I love everything about everything. That's totally not true. Anyways,
Anyways, more drawing in this.
I think we're gonna do one more pose. And then it's already over. So if you are drawing along, you can post your drawings on Instagram and tag us with #DrinkandDrawBerlin. We will happily repost you. And if you want to, you can also post your drawings in our Discord group. We're actually gonna review the drawings that are in the Discord group at the end of the stream. So if you want to post something there, we're gonna have a look at it live. Right here, right now. Not right now, but like in 15 minutes or so.
So,
Oh yeah, I wrote down something,
yeah.
for you and me, but also for you.
And Baya, and Kevin. Can I show Aliyah? Can I?
You can do that.
Aliyah, come here.
Wait,
Just-
no, you can actually
That's
move the
actually
camera.
way smarter. Okay, chat. We're going
Chat.
on a ride.
Chat.
So, maybe we're going on a ride. This is kind
I
of.
mean, you can also tilt it and they already see her.
Yeah. All right. So that Aliyah. Hello. Thank you.
That's
Leah.
Wait, we don't. Yeah, there she go.
There. Yeah.
And you see my messy as table, but that's fine. But this dog over there.
Oh, she's turning around.
She's just turning around. Perfect. Wait, yeah.
Yes. Oh,
So this is Aliyah, so you know what we're talking about in our next Don't Even Get Me Started. I mean, it's kind of like every pet owner will understand.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Aliyah. You've seen her.
that is Aliyah. How do we?
Yeah, just like that.
Yes. Right. Are we
Back
in frame?
in
We're
frame.
back in frame. So Aliyah is very nice and.
We love her to bits. I've had her for more than 15 years. More than 15 years. Okay, I just wanted to
Okay.
say that.
So, but don't
Even.
get me started when Leah takes 100 hours, literally, to do one bit of peeing in the middle of the night. Because Aliyah has to go outside 3 times a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once, at night.
Before you
or-
go to sleep.
Yeah, like people and dogs normally do. However, this dog takes literally 100 hours every time she's supposed to pee. This is kind of, for those that watch Rick and Morty, the scene when Rick goes in and out, 20-minute adventure, and there's a cut, and they're distraught, cry, terrified, and it's like a month later? That's every time, every day with this dog. I swear. Because you go there and you think, oh, okay, she doesn't want to be outside, and she should have noticed this pattern of, oh, when I pee and maybe poop, they will take me back inside, and I'm done with the cold outside? No. She will take a Smith at every corner, and every rock, and every branch of every tree in this street twice.
It's true. And she won't pee. And the thing is, I mean, that's so.
I need another piece of chocolate. I cannot deal.
So the thing is, Aliyah is pretty old. She's
Can I take one?
yeah, take whatever you want. Aliyah is pretty old. She's like, I mean, she's been a rescue, so we don't know exactly, but she's like supposedly 17 years old, or even maybe a little bit older. So she's like a grandma, you know. You can, I know. I mean, I've had her for 15 years, and I know that, you know, she's getting old. She has like a little grandma routine that she does, and sometimes like when she does a little bit stuff that's a little weird or something, I'm like, okay, yeah, she's just really old. That's whatever. But sometimes when I don't. Like, sometimes I go outside with her, like in the morning or something, and I'm like pretty sure that she's just gonna do her business because it's morning and she usually always does that. And like, you know, I'm like turning my phone on, checking my phones, checking my messages, and after like, I don't know, 20 minutes to 25 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'm done with the walk. Aliyah is done. She like wants to go inside. She's like standing in front of our like door, and she's like, okay, let's go inside. I'm like, sure, let's go inside. We've been outside for a while. And then I go inside with her. And then she literally pees inside. Like, she walks up, she, like, enters the flat, and then she's peeing. I'm like, girl, I have just been outside with you for, like, 20 minutes or more. And why did you not do your business there? So that's why you have to have, like, hawk eyes watching her when she's outside. So you're sure she did do the pee-pee and the poo-poo. And then you can go inside with her. Yeah. But it has happened multiple times that Lars and I went out with her like in the middle of the night, which is like, I don't know, 11 o'clock or later, and we're like, oh, we're just gonna go outside for 5 minutes and then we're gonna go inside and go to bed, and then we've been outside for like half an hour.
Yeah, in and out, 20-minute adventure. Nope. Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, don't even get me started. Do you know that? Does any one of you have pets that do that? I mean, I saw a meme the other day, which was pretty funny, and we could all relate to it, which was this one scene of The Grinch, where he's like standing outside and he's kind of like that, looking at the ground, and it said like, you like kind of yelling at your pet at 3 a.m. in the morning to just do their thing, do their business. Yeah, I think it's a common thing for pets to do that, I guess.
Can you draw an uber kawaii version? Of Baya?
Sure.
With super sparkly eyes and you know the hatching for the blush.
Of course.
We should have gone in like hardcore for these. Yes. Let's go for the Katie Coop eyes. Yes. Do you know Katie Coop?
Not sure.
She did these. I think she's British. She did these books, How to Draw Manga.
Oh yeah.
Where she essentially constructs a head out of a sphere and then it carves away at the spheres, but you have these really wide, weirdly pointy-chinned faces. That is a great eye. It's almost like what's her name from Sailor Moon?
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot the name. Fifi Lou's cat only drinks water from the shower. Well, that must be annoying as well. Jesus.
Sheesh.
Dear. Oh man, yeah.
I need to look this up because stuff like that drives me crazy. I don't know the name of an author or actor or artist. Just I need it.
Oh, one of my favorite manga, by the way, and anime is Nana. We have talked about it before on this show, and I still aspire to look like Nana Osaki every day of my life. That's why I actually bought this hat specifically because it reminded me of the Nana from the animes. Look, it even has a little black heart right here. Oh, wait, right there. See, I'm gonna maybe put on again, but yeah, I aspire to look like her. Yeah, beach. I know I'm not, but that's fine. That's completely fine.
Naoko Takeuchi.
I'm still gonna try. What's the name?
Naoko Takeuchi.
Ah, okay.
Who, by the way, is married to Yoshio Togashi, the author and artist of Hunter x Hunter.
Love it.
And you can see in the manga, it's hilarious because you can see like whenever she draws something in her character designs, because they look like Bunny and Co.
Oh.
It's funny. Are you ready to move on to the next one? Because this one is for you.
Oh, really? Did you write it?
Yes.
Oh, of Of course, I'm ready.
All right, this is how many words is this? This is 7 words.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Am I ready
Alright.
for this?
It's almost like a haiku. No, it doesn't quite work. Can I make it a haiku?
Sure, do it. I appreciate haikus. I
Alright.
used to write a lot of haikus for fun about the most random stuff.
1 second. I'm almost at the right syllables.
So it's 575, right?
Yes.
Mm. It's really weird. It doesn't look like Baya at all because, I mean, the eyes are just... But I'm gonna give it the hairstyle and the pose, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I will never forget when I once watched Pokemon with my grandpa, and he said, oh my god, he said, why do the eyes of the characters look like candles?
Like cat. Oh, because they're so sparkly.
Maybe, or because it's so long.
I guess. Oh,
But
yeah.
I still don't see it, but it stuck with me, like why did the eyes look like candles? And I was like, what? Like candles? It's so random.
my father, and I kind of scolded him too much for that because it's kind of understandable. But I watched Spirited Away with my father, which I thought, oh, this is a very accessible movie.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
asked him, do you have
accessible.
any questions? Because it's a very different movie from what you're used to.
Yeah.
And he asked, so why, if this is Japanese, why are the eyes so round? Then people don't have round eyes anywhere. It's the stylization. Japanese people stylize eyes like in one way, another, and whatever. Why is that the one thing you're asking me about?
That's weird.
Dang it!
Oh man.
Okay.
I mean, that's a strange question. But
Okay,
yeah.
In going with the theme, here's my haiku
Sure.
to not get you started.
Oh my god.
Or to
Please
kind
get me started.
Alright.
Don't even.
The store is empty. 2 people enter the store. 1 takes the basket.
Oh my god. Don't even get me started on people that have not realized that we're in a fucking pandemic right now. Oh my god. This is so triggering. Okay. So the thing is, I have a part-time job. When there is no pandemic happening. Usually, right now I'm not working there, of course, because stores are fucking closed. But I work in a clothing shop. You know, like 10 hours a week, just for fun. No, not really, but just, you know, for steady income and stuff like that. You know, artist life, whatever. Anyways, I work there. And, like, literally every fucking other store in the whole world during Corona, we have to keep track of how many people enter the store, right? I'm sure you have all heard of it. Pandemic, you know, not too many people being in one place at the same time, right? So, how do stores do that? How do we keep track of people entering? I mean, there could be one person just standing at the door and, like, counting, you know, keeping track or whatever. But, you know, maybe there's like an easier solution, like something that's actually maybe even useful for the customers. So we had these baskets, right? Shopping baskets. So most of the people take them anyways, because it's just convenient to put, like, maybe because it's winter and the store is heated, you want to put your coat off, take your coat off when you're in the store, put it in the basket and they carry it around with you, right? So we had this thing, like literally every other store in Germany at least had, that when you enter the store, you grab a fucking basket and then you enter the store with the basket, and we know if the baskets are all taken, you know, we have reached the limit of people. The people that are still outside of the store, they just have to wait for a couple of minutes until someone leaves, a basket gets free, and they can enter and grab a basket themselves, right? It's pretty easy. I mean, it should be, I mean, why am I even... Oh, so... Well, let me just tell you, shit doesn't work like that. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Like, we actually there had to be one person at any time at the front door just fucking giving baskets to the people, because for some reason only, like, if we're polite, half of the people understood. But if we're not polite, I would say like maybe a third or fourth like got it, and they just grabbed the basket and just entered. But like the other 3/4 or whatever, they just didn't. Either they started to argue, which is okay, sure, we can have an argument, but it's still like literal governmental restrictions, so you will have to fucking grab a basket. Even if I wanted to, I can like let you in without one. But the other people, they were like, so the most random one was, or the most, one could say common one was when a couple entered and the women, you know, kind of understood or whatever, or they were used to it because they maybe enter more shops. I don't know. I don't want to judge, but they grabbed the basket, and then the man, usually the man was like, "Oh, I'm just with her. I'm just not buying anything." And I'm like, "Okay, so are you a person?" Yes. Then you have to fucking grab a basket. If you are literally not a ghost, just grab a basket. I mean, if you're a human entering the shop, no matter what you do, if you just, doesn't matter, but just, oh my god. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, during these times, I literally had...
You should do some drawing.
Sorry, you triggered me.
I know! It was your idea!
You triggered me!
We can do this during the stream. It's something fun to rant about.
Lars! No, I'm fine. I'm doing fine. Anyways,
She's fine.
You
heard it here first.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I literally had violent dreams. Like, the people that actually talk to me in real life know I had violent dreams about customers because I was so stressed in these times. It was crazy. Like, it just, I don't know what it does to you, but when like constantly making the same argument with people and they're just not understanding it, it's crazy what it does to your otherwise I would say I'm a pretty happy, easygoing person, right? I'm not that, I don't know, am I?
Yeah.
But
I would say
mean,
that, especially right now. I wouldn't say the opposite right now.
No, but I usually don't
Help me.
want to focus on the bad things too much, and I try to like keep the sunny side up, or like at least kind of, I don't know, I try my best to be open-minded and understanding and not form an opinion too quickly or whatever. But in that case, I was done. It was just too much.
Yeah. I didn't know about this regulation because I don't go to stores. I go to supermarkets. And I think in supermarkets you're allowed to actually take one shopping basket for like 2 people. I think it's like 2 people. It made sense to me. And then I heard, oh, everyone needs to take them because you can keep track of people. Then I saw this look at Eileen's eyes. And just talking about it. I went to a store once with a friend, and she took one, and I took one, and we both went in and like laser focused. The clerk at the store looked over to us, spotted me, looked at me. I'm sorry, sir, but we need to take a and I raised my basket triumphantly, knowing exactly what I was supposed to do, and then
oh my god,
I got one.
You made her day. I'm
Yes.
sure of it. That is so rare.
I like to think so.
You did.
Oh, it was great.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
I felt. You know what I felt like during these days? I felt like like an NPC in a computer game that is triggered by certain actions of people. So I was just lurking around at the shop front door, kind of pretending to do work there, or like actually doing work there, but usually I was just supposed to hang out there and check if people actually grabbed the basket. So it was just hovering, and if people entered and took a basket, I was like not triggered, basically. I was just like doing my usual work or whatever. But as soon as people are like didn't take a basket, I was just like the kind of the minor, I don't know, like boss, or not boss, but like person that got just triggered. And I was like, just like.
Have you played Oblivion or Skyrim?
No.
Ah, too bad. There's like one person maybe in chat who gets this. Then it's like Eileen has wares if you have basket.
Yeah.
It's like these cat people in Call of the Khajiit in the games, and they're usually merchants. And one of them always, whenever approaches, Khajiit has wares if you have the coin. In this kind of accent, and Eileen has wares if you have the basket.
That's me.
It's a very kawaii. It kind of looks like Betty Boop.
Oh yeah. True.
Or Astro Boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I was getting at that because anime, like a lot of the drawings, like the big eyes, they came from Disney at first.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I forgot his name, the creator of Astro Boy. This is triggering me now. Don't you get me started forgetting names because that means you have Alzheimer's, and I'm scared of that. That's how it works. That's
Okay.
how it works. If you remember something, it's immediately like brain damage.
It's literally the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Katsuhiro Otomo?
Katsuhiro Otomo.
No, wait, that's
Oh, no.
that is
Oh,
that,
no,
that
no,
is
no.
Akira.
Ah, sure.
And Astro Boy is
Astro Boy.
is by Tezuka. By what's his first name? Osamu Tezuka. Okay, I at least got the last name before Wikipedia showed up. Because he was heavily inspired by Bambi, and the way that eyes were drawn there, and that's what he kind of implanted on Astro Boy, and things kind of went from there. And there's like this weird reverse inspiration going on because Lion King was accused of plagiarizing Kimba the White Lion. And if you watch it, holy cow, it feels like they actually ripped it off. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before. I have not seen Kimba the... Yeah, you totally talked about this before. I mean, not on stream maybe, but like in private.
It must have been a while ago, right?
Probably. But I have certainly heard the name Kimba the White Lion, and I don't usually talk with people about that kind of stuff.
Like obscure children's anime from the 70s or 60s.
Oh, brother. Yeah.
But today we talked about Heidi.
I mean, I think the time is actually over. Since I got triggered, I didn't really draw that much again. But we still can recognize like a kawaii baya.
Yeah, it's great. I like this one.
Thank you.
Very expressive eyes. It's actually kind of funny how the mouth is very reminiscent of Baya. It kind of ties it all together in a way. These horrifying eyes.
What do you mean horrifying?
I always try to imagine what the eyeball looks like behind it.
Well,
It's something we have in my main Discord chat where there's a bunch of artists and hobbyists and people branching out in different fields. One of them, who's only done 2D art and graphic design so far, has started to do one of their main characters as a 3D model.
oh wow.
And they like one of our actually 3D educated guys went, if you do this, at some point you need to accept that an eyeball isn't going to fit the skull anymore. So make the eye bigger, but make it only a shape and not like a full form. So yeah, at some point it wouldn't fit anymore. Like, I mean, there's some artists like I don't know who the author is, but you know Jeanne.
Yeah, Arina Tanemura.
Yeah, she draws big eyes.
She does draw big
She
eyes.
just really big eyes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, big eyes. I love her.
What's the English name of the genre?
Kamikaze Kaito-jan.
Ah, thank you.
Kaito-jan. I mean, that's the Japanese name. I don't know if that's the English name, but presumably it is.
Maybe. I mean, trying to come up with like a bad English name for it, but I can't really think of anything.
Well, I think I'm calling it a day with this one.
Oh.
Actually, a night. I think we went overtime already.
Yeah.
Already.
Slightly.
So yeah, maybe
we went way over time. We started at 7 and we're supposed to do 6 drawings with 15 minutes each. We're 40 minutes over.
No, we're not 40 minutes. We're 10 minutes. Oh yeah, 40 minutes technically, but 10 minutes for our usual stream time.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're just gonna check out the Discord really quickly if someone has posted something there.
I've seen at least that someone posted something. I'm not sure if it's in the right channel and to this challenge, but
Let's see.
chances are it's the case.
So I'm gonna open the internet and oh my god, yeah, actually we can show that as well. We have a thing here for internet. No, that's not it. Boop, boop, boop. Why is it not doing the thing? Okay.
Does it have a window attached?
Properties.
Oh, it's just set to. It's weird.
Cool.
Well, we can just drag things into Photoshop if it doesn't work.
Cancel. I mean...
Let's just do that and then redline and critique it horribly.
Nah, that's a bit...
Yeah, then let's not do that because that would be mean and unwarranted.
I'm wondering why it's not suggesting that one.
It's weird.
I can just do another window, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Get it here.
Wait, it doesn't suggest the thing though, capture mode. That's weird. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't see the...
I don't know what's happening.
Okay, wait, we're gonna drag and drop the pictures, whatever.
Yes.
Discard, maybe there isn't even new stuff in there anyways.
Delete everything so we don't have to work.
Discord, drink and roll. There's stuff, there's one more picture from last time, did we already see that?
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, we saw that. Okay, there's no new stuff on Discord, so we don't actually have to do that, I guess.
We can do it next week. I think it might actually be better to...
Oh, now it's showing. Huh, interesting.
Oh.
Well,
We did it.
we did it alright. Okay, baby boys and girls. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any drawings that you want to post, just post them on Instagram or on our Discord, but preferably actually on Instagram, and we're gonna repost you. And you can join in next week at 7 as usual. It's probably... Oh yeah, it's probably only gonna be Kevin and me.
Yeah.
For reasons that we can't tell right now. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna see you next week, 7 p.m. as usual, Thursdays.
Or you could do a conference call.
That's right, we can do that. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how we do that. But we will be here. I hope you will be there as well. Thank you for joining. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned that breadcrumbs are really, really nutritious. And also French fries that you prepare in the microwaves are good for you. Don't believe the haters.
Whoever
you know.
called a superfood, you're my hero. I'm gonna refer to it from now on as...
Breadcrumbs are the superfood 2021.
I have some downstairs. I'm gonna eat the box now.
You heard it here first.
Nutri-Score.
Awesome. Have a great evening and enjoy.
Good night.
Bye. Good nighty night. Thank you for joining Painted Miss Aga, Fifilu, Methyl Orange, and Eleonorado. Eleon, yeah. Bye bye.
Eleonore.